Hi, my sweet Spanish club kids. I miss you guys so much. I miss having Spanish club. And I don't know, this is some cool stuff though. I can't wait to start Spanish club next year so that we can do all these things together because I'm super excited. Anyway, the thing that we are going to do today is called Papel Picado. And Papel Picado is basically, I'm going to give you a small little history lesson on this. And I'm going to be looking at my computer over here with my notes. So if I'm looking away, that's why. I want to make sure I give you the exact lesson on Papel Picado. You guys have, most of you have seen this. I mean, if not all of you have seen this. Actually, Miss Valenzuela, she has this all over her room. I don't know if she still has it, but she decorated her room with this, which looks super amazing. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make these, and then first I'm going to just tell you a little small history of it. Okay, so again, this is called Papel Picado. Sorry, my view here isn't that big, so I have to just show you what I can. I'm gonna just lay that right there. Okay, so Papel Picado is used to decorate buildings, Day of the Dead altars, and streets during secular and religious celebrations in Mexico. The pattern used depends on the celebration, okay? And it can be related to the Day of the Dead, Christmas, Independence Day, a patron saint, or a private party. Okay, like sometimes quinceañeras, or just a regular birthday party that somebody's having, or just any kind of celebration, sometimes baptisms, stuff like that, okay, which falls into the religious umbrella. For example, war heroes and Mexican flag colors like red, green, and white are used for Independence Day. For Christmas, people cut out like baby Jesus, Virgin Mary, Saint Joseph, angels, Christmas trees, doves, bells, anything that has to do with like Christmas that you would think. They just kind of, they have to be super talented to be able to do it, but they make those cutouts and they do it on the paper. Skeletons, skulls, and the famous Katrina make up these beautiful paper flags during the Day of the Dead. The Day of the Dead, I was looking at some of them online. They have some of the coolest Papel Picado for Day of the Dead. It is so pretty. And then, of course, custom designs, which means specifically designed for you or your purpose. Custom designs are made for birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, and for beer, tobacco, and telephone companies for their own celebrations. So, as you can see, my designs don't really have a reason or rhyme to them. It's just how I'm feeling and how I want to cut it. Honestly, if I was going to use these for a birthday or whatever, I think, I don't know, I'd make candles, birthday cakes, presents, I don't know, you know, or just kind of like really pretty little designs like I have right here. Okay, so I did cut these out and I did start it because this is a very lengthy project. Okay, this can take a long time. So what you are going to need for this project is string. Okay, string. You're going to need scissors, definitely scissors. Glue. I've been using this glue. It's working pretty good, actually, not bad. And then you want to get, I don't really like construction paper. This is like more like paper that you print on. It seems to be a little more sturdier, but if all you have is construction paper at home, please use construction paper. I saw someone use tissue paper. I wouldn't use tissue paper. It's too thin. So I don't think it's gonna hold on too good. But anyway, so you start off with a full sheet of paper, okay? And then you fold it. You fold the full sheet of paper in half for you to get this size, okay? And then what you're gonna do from there is you're gonna fold this one in half like this. Okay. And then you're going to, I like to just kind of tear it. So I make my fold very predominant so that, and then I just come over here and you can see, I just kind of tear it apart. And then I get 2 halves, okay? And you do that so you get, and like I said, I'm using red, white, and green because we are talking about a Mexican tradition here. So I wanted to make sure that we use the flags. And so that's what you're gonna do. Now, on my papel picado that I did it 2 ways. And you are more than welcome to do it how you want. But you could either fold this in half, okay? Fold this in half, and then you would cut. Now, you have to remember that one side is gonna be the side where you add your string, so you have to make sure that you don't cut this side, right? So what you're going to do is you're gonna fold your paper and then you're gonna make sure that this here, you kind of leave it alone. You don't touch it, you don't cut it. You may cut around here, 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 and inside here. I would leave, if you're gonna cut inside here, I would leave like maybe 1/2 inch to 1 inch from the top so that you leave enough room for it to be glued onto your string, okay? All right, so you could do it halfway. Or you could fold it into 4s, okay? When you fold it into 4s, you get a smaller piece of paper, and I think you actually, it's kind of faster to do it this way, because you're doing less cuts, as if you're doing halfway, you have to do a whole lot more designs on it to fill up your paper. But when you do it, when you fold it 4 ways, you get a different design. It's really cool. I'm gonna show you which ones of my papel picado are just folded in half and which is folded in 4s. With you, I'm gonna do the one that is folded in 4s, and then we'll show it, and then I'll glue it, and then we'll go from there, okay? So this one here was folded into 4s, okay? This one and this one and the green one were folded in half only, and then this one was folded in 4s. So you can see your design. I mean, you're gonna, either way, you're gonna fill up your paper, but you just kind of get different effects when you do different things with your paper, okay? So for the sake of time, let's go ahead and do this one. Now, remember, you gotta find your top. Here's my top. So if I'm gonna fold it into 4s, I'm not touching this right here. I'm only gonna cut here, here, and here, and then inside here. And then again, leave 1/2 inch or 1 inch from the top, okay? So this is where you gotta let your creative juices flow, all right? Let's just start cutting, okay? So let me see, I'm gonna do some kind of design on the edge. Oh, make sure that you're picking up your little pieces, because I know this is gonna drive your parents crazy. So make sure you're picking those up. Okay. I'm just cutting little designs. See, I did a kind of like a half a circle, a triangle, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just do a pattern, right? Do another half a circle, and then do another triangle. Okay, this triangle came out kind of funny. And it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Just as long as you're having fun with this. Sometimes you're gonna have to kind of tear it out because you want to be really careful with your scissors, okay? And then we can do like a small curve right there. Okay, kind of looks like I don't know, Batman ears. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. Remember, this is my top, so I'm not touching that. Okay, this is gonna be like my inside of the paper here. So, and this is right here is actually the center of my papel picado. So, I don't know, I wanna make something special there. Let's do, I don't know, let's do, Why don't we just do a square? Or we could do a triangle. Let's do a triangle. Okay, see, I just cut a triangle out. Looks like a little triangle, all right? And now I'm gonna do some lines going in. Remember, you wanna make designs that go all the way in your paper, okay? So, I know I'm covering my face a little bit, but I want you guys to see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting out little random triangles. Okay. I don't know, let's do another big triangle right here. Actually, I'm gonna make this come out. Like this, let's see. You got to be really careful with this because you got to really control your scissors, because if you cut through, you're gonna have to start all over again. Okay, so see what I have so far? Just making cuts, just trying to, you know, make it pretty. Let me see, I said don't cut too far in, but let me see, we're gonna make a really tiny one right here. Let's see. And then again, like I said, this is when you're gonna let yourself be creative. There's no limitations here. You're just gonna let it flow and cut, and I mean shapes, that's what you're doing, right? Most of my Spanish kids are my 4th graders. So, you know, we do math a lot, and we do geometry, and we do shapes. We talk about shapes. So that's what you're doing. Rectangles, stars, circles. I mean, you know what? Let's do a square right here. Let's do a square right here. See, and it's not like I had this planned out, like I was gonna put a square right there, right? It just came to me. I looked at my design and I said, okay, you know what? Let me do that. And you know what? I'm gonna put a squiggly. Squigglies are kind of fun to do. Uh-oh, be careful, don't, Okay, so there's a squiggly. I'm gonna start it over here again. And then just kind of bring it back. See? See that? I'm just making shapes, different shapes, different stuff. And I think I might just put a small rectangle here. I mean a triangle here, small triangle here. Oops. And then a bigger triangle there. Okay, so I'm done. This is what your piece, I mean, doesn't have to look exactly like this, but it should be cut in the middle. It should be cut on the edges, okay? This is your top, so remember, you don't touch that. Sorry, I didn't know I was out of view, okay? And now you open it up. Carefully open it up. Fold the creases back where you folded, and look at that. Look at that, okay? Make sure you throw away your trash, okay? I don't want your parents calling me, telling me there's confetti all over the place. Okay, so then you're gonna grab your papel picado and your string, and you're gonna, the back of it, you're gonna grab your glue and you're going to just put a little bit of glue on the edge, okay? So let's do that. I don't know if you can see, just gonna put a little bit right there. This one's really cool because it has like a tip to it. And just do like a little bit at a time because the glue tends to dry and then you can't put it there. So let me scoot back a little bit. As soon as I get this stuck on, I'll show you, but I would put, see, between each papel picado, I do about 1 inch or 2 inches between each, okay? And then that's how you make your string. Okay, let's finish gluing this on. So you put glue a little bit at a time. And hold it down with your fingers just to make sure that it stays a little bit. And you glue that string right on the edge of the top of your papel picado, okay? That way it kind of flaps in the wind if there's wind or whatever, okay? Okay. And there you have it. There you go. Make sure you leave some string on the end. Obviously, if you're gonna make like a whole string, because sometimes, like I said, sometimes people use it to decorate ceilings and walls and all this cool stuff, right? So you're gonna leave, when you're done with it, when you've added your last papel picado to your string, you're going to, having a hard time with this sticking, you're going to leave a piece hanging, okay? Some, you might wanna like tie it at the end and use that so that you can tie it with a thumbtack on the wall, or you can even put tape on it and put it on the wall. However you want, but you want to leave this piece there so that you have room to be able to hang it up wherever you're going to hang it up, okay? And then, like I said, oops, they're sticking together. And then, like I said, when you're gluing them on your string, make sure you're leaving about 1 to 2 inches in between your papel picado, okay? And that is it, guys. It was a pleasure. And I can't wait. I have a few more projects that we're going to be doing. and I simply can't wait to do them. I wish I was with you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.